Yep. Okay.
Bumblebees are disappearing.
Yeah, goodbye-bye. Leftover toll painting. This gradually getting painted over. And I'm not trying to cover everything. I just want a little bit of this yellow peeking through in the end. So I'm just laying it down now. And I want to see some of that wood too. But I don't want to see any of this. So I'm going to kill it. And as you can see, I'm really not fussy with coverage of any kind here. Just throw a little in there, a little on here.
Did you clean the wood with anything
I did.
special with your
Well,
product, or you just get
I
it?
scraped the dirt and dust off it because
Yeah.
it was hanging in my office
Okay.
high, so I couldn't see the top. You know what it looked like when I dig it down? I was like, okay, this is scary. Can you guys see some? You might want to come around. I'm just gonna, oops, I missed a bit. Dust bunnies. There we go.
That'll add character to the dust bunny.
Yeah, lumps. So this really is quick and easy. I think I'll lay it down so you guys can see. There we go. Oh, thanks. Just gonna go. The other thing to remember when you're doing this is to go the same direction as the wood grain, more or less. Okay? Like not this way.
Right.
Just go with the grain. Throw some on there. More
And
top.
if there's different woods, like it looks as if there's several different woods there,
Ah,
you'll get a different.
well, it's been stained. The original, this is stained.
Oh,
It's all pine,
Oh, okay.
actually. In the old days when we had wood guys building these pieces for us, which was really nice. I'm not gonna worry about the inside at the moment. Now, on door panels, when you've got grain going this way, right? Then the grain goes this way. So change direction with your stroke, so that you are always following the direction of the wood grain. This is easy painting
My stuff.
it. Yeah. Maybe just throw a little in there. It's much more, quote, end quote, artistic, kind of. And you can control how much distressing you want to remain when you're done. I'm going to close up a lot of these open areas as I go, but start out loose. And if you've never done anything like this before and you're scared to death, start on the back. By the time you've done the back, you'll say, okay, this isn't hard. Hopefully, when you get it all the bugs worked out with how much paint and how much water. Like this is pretty thick paint, but what you can do, rather than diluting that, is just dip your brush in water a little bit, and you'll get a smoother stroke, see? Which is a little more transparent as well. And I can keep going over it if I want to brush out a lot of those streaks. See how I'm smoothing it? I'm hardly touching it. It's just that little bit of moisture and the paint moves and flows and just fills in all those rough bits.
Can you use any type of brush, or is there a
I
specific
purposely
style?
use a piece of junk.
Because it adds more.
If you like lots of streaks, the chip brushes are really good because they already are spiky. Yeah, but if you want a smoother look, then use a better brush, you know. But for this look, I want to go pretty rough. Just throw a little color in there. Kind of like that. These are the panels that were in this thing. Okay, you recognize that? I think it's still cute. I still like it. So I'm going to put them back. Anybody want to try it? Can't screw this up. Seriously.
It was the first time.
Anybody? Have a try.
I'll try.
Let me just get.
More at ease.
There you go.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. There you go.
So it's really almost a dry brush technique.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, it's getting pretty close to that. A little more paint than dry brushing, because I want to show you dry brushing on that piece afterwards. But the one thing that you may have difficulty with, you're going to have to really consciously think about, is not to let your arm arc.
What's that?
Well, your natural tendency when you, it's a pivot from your shoulder.
Right.
You see the arc that
Yeah.
creates? That's not good.
Mm.
You want to just, you have to consciously think straight.
Mhm.
Otherwise, if you don't think about it, you're going to,
That's what I was doing, yeah.
yeah, so.
Okay.
And you have to think while you're doing it?
Well, that's about it.
See, it's not quite as good as yours.
Oh, it looks fine. Perfect.
Anybody else? It is good.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to try?
Here, Lee, have it go on the top there.
Oh, okay. I'm just putting my.
Yeah, it's
So it
fine.
doesn't get put a rim on one of your
We got-
masterpieces.
we got okay, you want to
There,
go for it?
on this
Sure.
one here, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. I was thinking you could do it here too.
Okay.
That's going to be hidden on the wall.
And this is a water-based paint.
Yeah, it's our chalk paint.
Chalk paint, okay.
It's the cottage paint that we sell.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the beauty of this is it sticks to
Did you-
anything.
So the grain on this goes like this,
Well,
right?
it doesn't matter.
That's hard to do.
Throw it on.
Can you use this paint on glass?
Yes. You see that window here? I painted it black
Oh.
and then did chalk art on it. It does take longer to stick though.
It does, okay.
Yeah, and if you were to really work at it with your fingernail, you could scrape it off.
So I was thinking of doing it on mason jars. and
Yeah,
stuff,
it
right?
really does it almost.
Yeah, yeah.
It's great.
Okay.
But my tip with that is if you, the first coat is impossible.
Okay.
It looks like it. Okay, so you do one coat and leave it overnight. Because the second coat will move it, even if it seems dry, even if it is dry. If it hasn't had time to cure, it's gonna come off as fast as you're putting it on.
Okay.
So, do a proper coat, but just let it dry overnight before you do a second coat. After that, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is tricky.
Just tell me when someone else wants to turn. I guess you're not gonna see this much, right? This
No,
top part.
no.
Who can't resist?
Yeah, who can't resist? Anybody wanna have a go? We got one more surface to go here. Little one that's not even visible.
Got it. I've got all these mason jars.
Wanna try, Laura?
Here. Take it back surface.
Right here. There we go.
Oh, back this.
We gotta get some paint. No, just a little. Just a little. There you go. Go for it. Are you left-handed?
Right now.
Really? Do you bat right-handed too? Dennis? Yeah, you are.
It's just basically layering.
Yeah, really. Okay, we're good. That's enough. So I've covered what, 80%? Roughly?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is dry enough that I can.
Yeah, it dries fast.
Yeah, especially when you're hardly using any paint.
Still a bit. You need a glass still a bit. Somebody drink
Betty would have
Yeah.
understood.
I totally understand.
Okay, so my next color, I want this cabinet basically white. But I do want some of the wood and some of the yellow to peek through, so
You're still using the same
carefully
brush,
wash my brush.
Oh,
okay.
What nice white is this?
This is cottage white.
Cottage white.
And I'm just gonna do the same sort of thing right here.
You have to be a bit careful then, otherwise you could completely cover it, right?
Yeah, you have to know when to
Just a
stop.
light touch.
Is that diluted? That,
No,
no, that's straight.
yeah. Now, again, depending on how much of this distressed look you can live with, depends on how much you close it up. Like, and this is best observed from across the room. You get too close to it and it's like,
And the
Whoa.
colour below actually comes through.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, it does.
That looks so nice.
And you basically just did the creme brulee to give it a base color.
Which?
The yellow-ish.
I did
Just
the
to give
yellow.
it to-
I
to give
want
it
to
the
see
base
some of
color.
it.
Yeah.
And it will show here and there. And especially since the white isn't going to cover it solidly, and because this is dry, but as soon as I get going on this one, where it's not dry, it's going to start blending,
Right.
which is kind of cool too. Gives you a third color, right?
How far does one of those pots of paint go,
Oh.
roughly?
Depends on
Like a dresser? When you have three.
well, that piece there we could paint with half of one of these.
Okay.
I mean, it really
Gives you
does.
an idea of how much.
But that's black. If I was
Yeah.
using white, it would probably take almost a full one
Okay.
to do that because it'll take a third coat, maybe even a fourth. In some spots, if you're going for totally solid.
Yeah.
Now that white looks so lovely and warm. Is it a warm white or is
Yes,
that just
it
that
is.
yellow?
It is a warm white, and that's why I chose this one to go with the yellow, because it has a teeny bit of yellow in it. See, look how that's coming through. I really like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm gonna leave that, and maybe just perk up a little bit more.
I guess if you overdo it, you can just go back and add more of the yellow again and just
You could.
relayer,
Eventually, though, you'd lose all your wood if you were doing that.
which is sometimes okay
Yeah,
and sometimes not. Yeah.
it's a good idea if you're not sure where to go from here. Is stop and let it think on it. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure how much I want to close that up, but from a distance, it looks really
Very
cool.
nice.
But up close, if you were doing this, you would probably
It
feel.
would drive me crazy.
Yes, you'd be obligated to fill in all the spots you missed.
Or exactly.
Another-
that looks good.
Another reason to stop and just let it grow in you a little bit. And you know, the other tricky bit is if you're doing a lot of doors or a lot of surfaces, the same technique, they're all going to be quite different. So you do them to a certain point and then you stop, and then you stand back and say, okay, this one needs a bit more, and that one needs, and just sort of even it out a little.
And patches in the wood will react differently too, won't they?
Yeah.
Sometimes you hit a porous patch or
Exactly.
something.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
again,
painting without an apron. She's like, Marcus, you're cooking, and most people like, I always look at them, how would you cook without an apron on? I have it all over me.
okay,
It's so gorgeous.
I mean, yeah.